Channel 7 News Live feed disrupted. The studio feed suddenly cuts to black. Static fills the screen for several seconds. Then a grainy, low-resolution image appears, like old surveillance footage. Sarah Chen, voice off camera, panicked. We're experiencing technical difficulties. Something's wrong with our main camera. The grainy image stabilizes, showing a figure in what appears to be a translucent, shimmering suit. The person's face is completely obscured, not by a mask, but by some kind of optical distortion. They appear to be standing in an unknown location. Mysterious voice, no longer the manic carnival voice, now calm, measured, almost clinical. "Hello, Sarah. Hello, America." The figure moves slightly, and the suit seems to bend light around it, creating rippling distortions. Sarah Chen, from off-camera, voice shaking. What are we looking at? How are you?" Mysterious voice. "You've seen the documents, Sarah. Project Axis Cloak, active camouflage, light-bending metamaterials, self-adaptive photochromism." The figure holds up their hand. It appears to phase in and out of visibility. "We told you the technology existed. We showed you the specifications, but you thought they were just papers, didn't you?" Sarah Chen, barely audible. That's impossible. Those were classified military prototypes." Mysterious voice. "Were, Sarah, past tense." The figure reaches into what appears to be empty air and pulls out a small device. It materializes as if from nowhere. Quantum stealth technology. Metamaterial fabric that bends electromagnetic radiation. Light goes around us, not through us. To thermal imaging, we don't exist. To the naked eye. The figure suddenly becomes completely invisible, only their voice remaining. "We are the ghosts in their machine." Reappears, the suit shimmering back into partial visibility. Sarah Chen, finding her voice. How did you obtain military-grade invisibility technology?" Mysterious voice. "The same way we obtained everything else, Sarah. The network sees all, the algorithms predict all, and when your entire surveillance state runs on connected systems..." Pauses. "Well, let's just say that classification levels become somewhat meaningless." The figure moves closer to the camera, the light-bending effect becoming more pronounced. "But here's what makes tonight special, Sarah. Here's what makes tonight different from all our previous revelations." Sarah Chen, nervously. "What do you mean?" Mysterious voice. "We found one. We reverse-engineered it. We perfected it." Holds up what appears to be a small shimmering fabric. Self-adaptive photochromic metamaterial, quantum stealth technology, the power to bend light itself to suit one's ideologies. And Sarah, we're not keeping it. Sarah Chen, alarm in her voice. "What are you saying?" Mysterious voice. "Every day, Sarah, someone will find a package, someone who deserves this power, someone who understands the true nature of the surveillance state, someone who can use perception and light bending to level the playing field." The figure begins to fade in and out of visibility as they speak. A teacher who's tired of being watched by administrative surveillance, a journalist who needs to protect their sources, a citizen who wants to walk through their own city without being tracked by facial recognition. Sarah Chen, voice rising. "You can't just distribute military-grade invisibility technology to civilians. The implications, the security risks." Mysterious voice. Laughing, but it's not the manic laughter from before, it's cold and calculating. "Security risks, Sarah. For whom? The military developed this technology to spy on you, the government classified it to keep it away from you. The corporations would have monetized it to control you." The figure becomes fully visible for a moment, revealing a completely average-looking person in the shimmering suit. "We're simply returning stolen property to its rightful owners, the people who were meant to be hidden from." Sarah Chen, desperately. But how will you choose? How will you decide who gets this technology? Mysterious voice. We don't choose, Sarah. The algorithm chooses. Multiple screens in the background flicker to life, showing surveillance footage from across the country. Every person tracked by facial recognition. Every citizen monitored by digital surveillance. Every individual whose privacy has been violated by the security state. The algorithm sees them all, and randomly, fairly, it selects those who deserve to disappear. Holds up the metamaterial fabric, which shifts and changes color. Today's invisible person could be your neighbor, your co-worker, your child's teacher. Tomorrow, it could be you. Sarah Chen. After a long pause. This is warfare. You're arming civilians with military technology against their own government. Mysterious voice. Sarah, the government has been at war with its own people for decades. Surveillance, tracking, behavioral modification, the social factory, the rat experiments. The figure begins to fade. We're simply evening the odds. Voice becomes distant as the figure becomes increasingly transparent. Every day, somewhere in America, someone will unwrap a package and discover they have the power to become unseen, to walk untracked, to exist unmonitored. Almost completely invisible now. We are law. Your voices become our ideologies. We are the million masks of God. And now, some of you are about to become invisible too. The transmission cuts to static. Sarah Chen. After several seconds of dead air. We've lost the signal. Ladies and gentlemen, I don't know what we've just witnessed, but if what we've seen is real. Long pause, looking directly at camera. If invisibility technology is being distributed randomly to American citizens, I think we need to ask ourselves, in a world where anyone could be watching unseen, who can we trust? Screen fades to emergency broadcast tone. Emergency alert. If you receive an unmarked package, do not open it. Contact local authorities immediately. Then, barely visible in the corner of the screen, the ZerOdAy symbol appears, but it's shimmering, translucent, as if it too is becoming invisible.